What's going on, YouTube? Happy Monday. On my lunch today, I went to Kroger's. Never seen so many Hot Wheels at a retail store in my entire life. They had 6 shippers that were pretty much brand new, 2 sidekicks, and then 4 little dump bins that were probably about the equivalent of, I think 2 of those would probably equal one of Walmart's dump bins, so the equivalent of 2 Walmart dump bins. Just a ton of Hot Wheels, and they hadn't been out long. There was all the good castings were still there, so I was going through, and they was out on the main aisle because there's like some big Hot Wheels sale. I guess they're 79 cents a piece. Anyways, I spent about a half hour going through them. Couldn't find anything. I really thought there'd be a super, but after the second shipper, I didn't even find a regular hunt, so I gave up. So I went to the toy aisle, didn't find anything, and I was on my way out, and sitting face down on the top of one of the shippers was a Hot Wheels, and there was just this part of the card facing up, so I flipped it over, and darn if I don't have the worst luck. It's the worst super ever made. I hate it. The card is all jacked up, so I got myself a wheel donor. I was really hoping for either a Chevy, which I have, or an NSX, which I have. But no, I get stuck with this, which I don't have, and it's just a hideous little treasure hunt. But whatever, it's a super, and it's been a long time since I have found a super. So, anyways, I actually found a couple of these back in the day when they came out, and I got rid of them because I can't stand it. But now you can't even give that thing away, so I figure I'll just keep it. But anyways, this video is going to be a Toyota video. I got a car today in the mail. So this one that I'm showing here is one you've already seen. It's just I don't know what brand it is, but I think it's one of those dealership promotional cars. Really nice little car. I think. Anyways, so there's that. But the car that I got today, let me take it off the base. This actually came on a base. The bubble, it didn't come with a bubble, but I don't really care about that. As you can see in the background, I've kind of changed up my method on Konami. So, in fact, before I show this car, all of those are Konami except for that red and white number 6 Skyline. That's a Dido. But all the rest of those are Konami. So you can see they make some pretty good stuff. There's that Prelude on top, Nissan Silvia, Nissan Violet, Isuzu Bellette, Datsun Bluebird, Mazda Familia, Honda Civic, Mazda RX-7, Toyota Corona, Hakosuka Skyline, Fairlady Z. So a lot of really, really cool stuff. A nice little Japan Skyline there on the ground. Prince Skyline. So anyways, I figured I would do that as the backdrop for this video. I got a little while ago, I got this one. This is probably my favorite Konami casting that I have. Actually, it definitely is my favorite. The Honda Prelude would be my second favorite. This thing blows the Honda Prelude away, I think. So, an awesome Toyota Celica. It's a 1976. So what I did get is the color variation. Just an awesome car. I think one of the things I like the most about this casting is those wheels. It's just an awesome, awesome car. I got red and silver. I'm not sure if these come in 3 colors like the Kyoshos do. Some of the Kyoshos I think only come in 2. I'm not sure about these, but I like the silver one better, but I do like both. Got the little wood steering wheel inside. Just really, really nice detail. I think I like the silver one better though, just because it shows more of the sculpted detail in the casting itself. The red hides a lot of it. But I like both. Happy to have both. I need to get the Toyota Starlet. That's an expense. I think that's the most expensive Konami that you can get. Or one of them. I guess that one was a really hard one to find, and it still is. So let me throw this one back up. This is the 76. This one here is the 72. Toyota Celica GT. I definitely like the 76 better. But I like the other one too. Cool little car. Alright, so I want to show you some other Toyotas. I got out some other premium Toyotas for the video. Which one to start with? Let's start with this one. All of these that I'm going to show here have been featured at some point or another in my videos. This is part of the Mechanical Doctor set from Kyosho. Pretty cool Celica. I saw another Kyosho of this same casting. It was just a civilian model. It was a light blue. And I actually think I liked that one better. But it was like 30 bucks and then $8 to ship it. So I just don't know if I like it that much. There aren't many of these cars that I've paid that much for. The Bugatti Veyron. That might be the only one. I don't think I've gone that high on any of the others. The Tamiya Supra was like 25. I don't think I've really gone that high on any of the others. I've gone 20, 25 on a whole bunch of them, but I don't know if I can do 40. I think for 40, I think I'd rather have that Toyota Starlet. Anyways, here's one from... This is a Corolla Levin. Kyosho did a Toyota AE86 release with this one here, which is the Levin, and then the white one, which is the Trueno. And that one looks like the Panda from Initial D. It looks just like it. It just doesn't have the writing on the driver door, and it's more of a pure white instead of a cream color, but otherwise it looks just like the Initial D. But I didn't bring that one out. But anyways, so this was a 3-car set with this one, that white one, and then it had that orange colored Toyota 86 that I showed last night that doesn't roll. So that's what came in this 3-car set. That 3-car set is about almost as much as the 6-car Mecho Dock set, which has that white and black Celica. But I think I got a really good price on that one. I paid $75 for that, and I don't know if you can find those for $75 when people are trying to get $30 to $40 just for the Honda CRX that's in that set. So, anyways, so that's your Corolla Levin. There's another Toyota Corolla. A lot of detail in this one. Look at that. Yeah, this thing here is awesome. This is your Tomica Limited Vintage. There's another TLV. Toyota 1985 Toyota Supra Turbo. Not the best color. I could have got the black one, but I probably, in hindsight, I probably should have. But this one looks really good though. Really cool Supra. This one's cool. I think this is a 1985 Celica. This is not a Kyosho. I thought it was when I bought it. I bought it on eBay without reading the full description. Done that a few times. I get it home. I'm like, sweet, I got a Kyosho. And then I look at it, and no, it's not a Kyosho. The Kyoshos are, I think, quite a bit nicer with the detail. This is made by CM's Diecast. While I think the Kyoshos are nicer with the detail, CM's, there are a lot of things that CM's does better, like graphics, for example. And I don't know if they do them better than Kyosho, because when Kyosho does do graphics, they do really, really good graphics. But I think this is a really cool little rally car. Toyota Celica. Lens tail lights. I think it has lensed headlights. Yep, lensed headlights. Let's see if I can show that. I don't know if you can. Don't know if you can make that out or not, but those are transparent lens. So that's a cool little Celica. That one feels quite a bit heavier than some of these others. So that's really it. Just a quick little Toyota video. We might as well take a look at this hideous Super. This car wins my award for ugliest Super ever produced. If it's not the ugliest, it's definitely on the short list. I hate that Hot Wheels does this. All Super Treasure Hunts should be licensed models. Period. End of story. End of discussion. There should never be fantasy castings put out as Supers unless it's an iconic fantasy casting like the Bone Shaker. A Larry Wood design or something like that. But I think, and if, you know, they put out 15 Supers a year, maybe do 2 or 3 fantasy garbage cars and then do the rest licensed. sucks. I mean, because the color on this is awesome. The color and the graphics look really good. And I kind of like the red wheels on that Spectre Flame Blue. It's just the casting that I can't stand. It's just bad. So, I don't know. It's really heavy too. That it actually feels really heavy. It does have a polished chrome base. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. So for the Toyota video, if we look in the back, the top row left to right, you have the Hakosuka Skyline, the Fairlady 2000, the Nissan Silvia, and the Honda Prelude. The row right below that, you have the Fairlady, the Toyota Corona. So there's a Toyota, that red Toyota Corona, which is actually an awesome little car. Then you have the Mazda Cosmo, the Mazda Familia, and the Nissan Silvia. Then the next row down, you have the Toyota 2000 GT. So there's another Toyota. And you got the RX-7, the Honda Civic. That little orange car, it's the second one up from the bottom on the right, just before that. Well, it's the only orange car up there. That is a little Toyota Corolla. So that's pretty dope. So, I don't know. I have another 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 Toyotas in there. And then there's those Hino Contessas, which aren't technically Toyotas. You know what? Let's do this. I haven't done this yet. I want to see how these stack up side by side. I don't know. I think they both look really good. They're probably scaled just about right, too. It's one thing I've really gotten to understand since starting to collect these import cars. The Tomica Limited Vintage and Kyosho. TLV is totally true to scale, and I think Kyosho is really close. And they are quite a bit smaller than Auto World and Greenlight. But American cars back then they were always bigger, so it's probably pretty close to being right. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up the video. I need to buy more of those little plastic car holders because I need to put those, like I said, those are all Konami except for that Skyline. There are a few Skylines in there. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 5. Actually 6. I think there's 6 Skylines in there, but I need to put these away, and don't know what the next backdrop will be. But I think it'd be cool to do another backdrop like this with just different cars. And when I say put these away, I think these would actually display pretty well like this, just on a shelf or something. So, I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment below. Thanks for checking out the video. I do have more mail coming tomorrow. It's here in town and it'll be dropped off tomorrow. So there's going to be a couple more pretty cool cars to show. But I have another one that's going to come a day later. It's supposed to be a day later, but it might end up being 2 days later. So I think I should probably wait and do all three of those cars together. But I always seem to have a hard time doing that. Although tomorrow is my show night, so I'll be watching a show. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But probably either tomorrow or Wednesday I'll be back with either 2 or 3 Tomica limited vintage cars. The 3 newest additions to the collection. Just to give you a hint, one of them is an Isuzu, and then the other 2 are both Nissans. Neither one of them are Skylines, so look out for that, and I will holler at the next video.